Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today I'll be talking about when the villains in other Spider-Man and No Way Home will be from, a Black Cat project, and a plot leak for Shang-Chi. Now let's get started. It's being said that Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man will be taken directly from the end of Spider-Man 2, immediately after Octavius' death. The same will happen for Jamie Foxx's Electro and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and I would assume that the same will be done for the rest of the villains that will make up the Sinister Six: Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Thomas Haden Church's Sandman, Paul Giamatti's Rhino, and Rhys Ifans Lizard will all be taken from their respective universes the moment that they died. Next, Nick Santos, a writer for the Hashtag Show, tweeted that an upcoming project is looking to bring back a character that appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and is looking to cast an actor from Ang Lee's The Hulk in a supporting role. And while it's not confirmed what this project will be, who the actors are, or what characters they'll play, people immediately started speculating that Sony is making a Black Cat show or movie starring Felicity Jones, with Sam Elliott playing Walter Hardy, Felicia Hardy's dad. And this is interesting because Sony was planning to make a Black Cat and Silver Sable movie, but it was seemingly cancelled, so maybe they're planning on bringing it back, or they're gonna make solo projects for both. And lastly, we have a plot leak for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, but like always, take it with a grain of salt as it's coming from 4chan. And while things on 4chan have been fully or partially right in the past, it's by no means confirmed. But here's your spoiler warning just in case it is right. Anyway, the leaker starts off by saying Shang-Chi is the son of the Mandarin, but refuses to follow in his father's footsteps and flees to the United States. 10 years later, Shang-Chi and his friend Katie work at a hotel in San Francisco. Razorfist and his men attack them in a bus, but they manage to escape. Shang-Chi and Katie visit Katie's cousin John, a small-time gangster who can hook them up with new identities. Shang-Chi has to participate in a cage match to pay for John's help, and ends up fighting his sister Xialing. Katie realizes that John sold Shang-Chi out and saves him. They steal a car and flee to a construction site where Shang-Chi fights his master, Death Dealer. Razorfist captures Katie to force Shang-Chi to give up, and Xialing takes them to the Ten Rings lair, where Shang-Chi reunites with the Mandarin. The Mandarin is preparing an attack on the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon, a hidden city in the mountain now that their magical barrier is weakened, in order to reclaim a great power and conquer the world. The Mandarin believes it's his duty to rule the world, and genuinely cares about Shang-Chi and wants him by his side, but Shang-Chi refuses. Xialing is disappointed their father doesn't want her by his side, and helps Shang-Chi and Katie to escape. Shang-Chi, Katie, and Xialing go to the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon to warn them. They meet his protector Jiang Nan and her daughter Zhang Li, who bonds with Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi trains with Zhang Li to unlock his chi. Katie befriends the locals and adopts a magical creature that she names Norris, and Xialing learns the true history of the Mandarin. The Mandarin arrived in the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon as a young man and trained there, but stole the Ten Rings and escaped to build this criminal empire. Jiang Li leads Shang-Chi to the Great Protector, the dragon who holds the great power that the Mandarin is after. The Great Protector claims Shang-Chi is destined to protect the world, but Shang-Chi just wants a normal life. Xialing is secretly still loyal to the Mandarin and reluctantly disables the magical barrier, allowing the Mandarin and his forces to attack. The Mandarin subjugates the locals and uses the Ten Rings to control the Great Protector in order to use him as a weapon. Jiang Nan stands against them, forcing the Mandarin to kill her. The Mandarin orders the local to submit to him or die. Xialing pleads for their lives, but the Mandarin refuses to spare them. Xialing realizes he isn't a noble warrior and chooses to fight with the locals. Shang-Chi escapes during the attack, accepts his destiny, unlocks his chi, and returns to face his father, saving the locals. There's a huge battle between the Mandarin's army and the warriors of the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon and the magical creatures that live in the mountains. Razorfist fights Zhang Li and almost kills her until Katie intervenes and takes him down. Meanwhile, Xialing fights and kills Death Dealer, and Shang-Chi battles the Mandarin. They both use their powers at first, but then Shang-Chi challenges him to an honorable fight, which he wins. Shang-Chi reclaims the Ten Rings and frees the Great Protector, who repels the remains of the Mandarin's army. He then returns the Ten Rings to Zhang Li. Katie chooses to stay in the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon, while Xialing leaves to search for redemption. The Mandarin accepts defeat and expresses pride in Shang-Chi, who in turn expresses respect towards his father, even if his ideals were wrong. The Mandarin is imprisoned in the Valley of the Sleeping Dragon, while Shang-Chi returns to the world to destroy what's left of the Ten Rings organization. But let me know what you guys think about all this. What do you think of Marvel taking these characters from the moments they died? Would you like to see a Black Cat project? And what did you think of this plot leak? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.